Hi guys, Richard from the Pokéfamily here again, here with Frank for another information video. I want to get this one in early because, well, currently in Europe and the UK we've got Suicune, but in November we're going to have Raikou. Now I know everyone else has already had Raikou, Asia's got it currently, so if you're outside of Europe, this information, I suppose if you're in Asia and Australia, this information video might be of use to you right now, but obviously you've already started raiding Raikou, so you probably already know what you're doing. But anyway, for people in Europe and the UK, here's some information about Raikou, what counters you need, what catch rates exist out there, all that good stuff. So, when you battle Raikou, his boss CP, his battle CP during the fight is going to be 42,932, which is alright. It's pretty good. It's better than Suicune. Suicune's a bit of a tanky one. I suppose it's more in line with what Entei is. So yeah, it's going to deal some damage. However, if you counter correctly, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about right now, then you should be alright. Now, for this raid encounter, there are two main counters, and one is better than the other. There are other counters that you can use, and I'll go through a few of those too, but the two main counters for this raid are Rhydon with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Yeah, there is a rock ground type. Raikou is an electric type, so Raikou's not going to be doing as much damage to Rhydon. Rhydon with his ground moves are going to be super effective, doing extra damage against Raikou. So Rhydon, quite simply with his big attack stat, is the #1 choice for beating Raikou. If you have numerous Rhydons, that's the Pokemon that I would use over and over and over. The second choice is Golem, again with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Now, if you're wondering, why is Golem not as good? Why did we use Golem against Zapdos and Rhydon wasn't as good? Well, that's because Zapdos is a flying type, and flying types ignore, in the main series game, they completely ignore damage from ground type moves. In Pokemon Go, which is what we're talking about obviously, it doesn't do as much damage. So Golem was better because he had access to Rock Throw as a quick move. Yeah, so that's why Golem was better against Zapdos. Here against Raikou, you won't Rhydon, really. Golem is a good second choice. It's not like I'm not going to use Golem, but those are the best two choices, with Rhydon standing out in the lead. I'm not going to say quite significantly, but significantly enough for me to make a point of it. Now, there are other things that you could use. Donphan is alright with Tackle, probably. Tackle and Earthquake. Earthquake as a charge move is a ground move. It's a really good charge move. It's going to do a lot of damage to Raikou. So Donphan's an option. You could go with a pure really good DPSer. Tyranitar with Bite and Stone Edge, or Bite and Crunch, or maybe even Dragonite with his dragon moves with Dragon Tail and Outrage are good choices. Outside choices, Sand Slash with Mud Shot and Earthquake. That's a good outside choice if you don't have access to the other Pokemon. Maybe Nidoking. I'd probably go for a quick attack with Fury Cutter. I think that's probably his best DPS move. That's off the top of my head, that's the one that I would choose, and he has access to Earthquake, so definitely Earthquake. I suppose other outside choices would be Machamp, maybe? Machamp's damage is good. It's pretty good. He's a good Pokemon with his best moves, which I think is Counter and Dynamic Punch, off the top of my head. They're not going to be super effective against Raikou, but he's just a good DPSer, much like Dragonite, much like Tyranitar. not in the same league, but good. Yeah, it's a pretty simple one, this one. I'm excited because Raikou is a really strong electric type, and the strongest one that there's going to be in the game when Raikou comes around to Europe and the UK. He stands above Zapdos, and Zapdos stands above the other ones. So it's exciting to get it, but it's really simple. Rhydons, Golems, they're the ones that you want, and Rhydons before Golems. As far as catch rate's concerned, it's similar to the other legendary beasts. If you've got all the medals, you've got excellent throws, golden raspberries, you're looking at 15.85% as your best catch rate. That's if you've got the medals, you hit the excellent throw, you've got the golden raz on there, which is not huge, but if you're doing alright and you've got 10-12 balls and you're hitting them consistently, you should catch it. You should. The mathematics say that you should catch it. And obviously, the most important piece of information, this is the part that I always wait for when I watch videos, is what is the CP for a perfect IV Raikou? And that's 1913. That's what you're looking for, guys. If a 1913 appears on your screen, you want to go all out, you want to wait, watch the animations, learn how he moves, get the best throws possible, try and get that catch. Raikou with a perfect IV would be the best electric type that we have available in the game currently. So that's my little information video on Raikou. All the best counters, all the best catch information. I'm going to stick a table up on the screen like I normally do. It gives you the information if you want to choose to go for great throws, if you want to use different types of berries, the information will be there. So my information, remember, Rhydon, Golem, Rhydon's the best, Golem's second best. Everything else, you can use them, but they're not as good. They're not as good. They're outside choices. All the rest are outside choices. So that's my little video, guys. 1913 perfect IV. Get out there come November in Europe and the UK, obviously. Catch yourself some Raikou. Catch you soon, guys. See you later.